Okay, so back to where I left off earlier. I was talking about reaping what you sow. And it's just crazy because, you know, God tells us to be a certain way with one another. Okay? You got to be a certain way with one another. You have to be loving, you have to be kind, you have to be considerate. You're supposed to do all those things, and when you're not, and you're mean and malicious, he chastises. And you definitely end up reaping the stuff that you sow into people's lives. And I'm not talking about stuff that you did unknowingly. I'm talking about the things that you are maliciously doing, intentionally doing. See, there's a difference between unknowingly doing a thing and intentionally doing a thing. When you are intentional about the things that you're doing to people, that comes back. You know, there are times when you step on some toes or what have you, or you do some damage and you feel bad about it. You're remorseful. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the things that you do intentionally. God sees all of it. He sees all of it. You ain't sliding nothing past him. And it does not feel good when you are doing not so nice things to people and he steps in and chastises. And it's like, whoa. And it just, I have been on that receiving end, and I don't want to be on that receiving end. So I try to make sure that I tread lightly with people. I don't want to be, malicious and, just mean-spirited. I just don't want to. It don't feel good to be that way. So I just don't want to. But it's just not nice when it happens. And it's heartbreaking to see it, especially in people that you look up to or you feel very fond of. You're just like, okay. And at some point it's just like, well, I just got to move on out your way, move on out the Lord's way, and just let God do what he's going to do in the situation and not worry about it too much. But I'm human, and it does bother me to see it. It bothers me. And it's just not a good, it's not a good day to see that happening. And then I don't feel happy when I see it coming full circle. So, a lot of people nowadays, they celebrate that. Oh yeah, ooh, look. And it's like, that's not really anything to be celebrating. You should feel sorrowful for that person and be prayerful for that person. And you shouldn't want that. Like, you shouldn't want negative things to happen to people. You just shouldn't, And we live in such a crazy time where folks are just outright malicious. And it's just like, you know what? I'm just good by myself. I've always done really, really good by myself. And I think that's working for me. I think that is really working for me, because now I could just be over here on my own, doing my own thing, and interact with the people that God brings into my space. Or if he puts me into someone else's space. Outside of that, I am just really not even interested anymore. I was all, gung-ho about starting off good friendships, and I don't even want to network or anything. I'm straight. I'm good. I don't know. I'm just cool. I'm going to deal with my little circle, and I'm going to leave it right there. Because I don't know about this new day and time we got going on. It's just strange, especially if you old school and you were born like the 70s, the 80s. Like, even the music was different. Music back then was like so positive and uplifting and talking about love and and it's so different now. Now you listening to music, you're getting cussed out. I'm like, dang, I just got cussed out. And don't get me wrong, because I came up in the era of hip hop. So I listened to a lot of that stuff. But even the hip hop then was just, I don't know, it felt different. Maybe it's me, I don't know, but it felt more like they were just telling the stories of, what we experienced in the hood. It wasn't it wasn't like it is now. It's just different, you know. And there were you know, beefs and stuff going on there, but it was just different. And maybe I'm just getting older, and all older people feel like this. I don't know, but all I know is I'm good. I'm staying to myself. I don't even want to be bothered, except for, like I said, the people that God brings into my space and the spaces that the Lord leads me into. Outside of that, I'm cool. Social media is crazy. It's just crazy. So it's just like, I don't even feel like motivating or interacting with people anymore on social media. Oh, my time is